Hi guys, I'm Ege. I've been a sim racing fan, a sim racing enthusiast for long years. I was lucky enough to be a part of the 2015 GT Academy World Finals, so I've been in this game for quite a long time. Now I have finally found myself the courage and the motivation to open a YouTube channel about it. We'll see how this will go. So guys, today we're at the WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca. This is the last lap of the qualifying session. My previous best lap was 38.477. My goal in the first two laps was to score clean laps because, you know, iRacing is very strict on incidents. So, you know, if you get an off track or something, it won't count your lap. So after securing a decentish place on the grid to myself, I felt more confident and felt like I could push this car a little bit more. Except this corner, it gives me the chills every time I go around it. To be honest, it wasn't my fastest pass through there. So we're coming up to the corkscrew. The thing with this part of the track is that it can either ruin your lap or it can gain you so much time. So coming up to the final sector, not using brakes for this turn, trying to keep the car on the left side of the track, using all the curb on the entry, aiming for that sausage and using all the curb on the exit, switching to the right side of the track, braking at marker 2 board, aiming for that sausage on the inside curb, riding the curbs on the exit and accelerating as soon as possible onto the straight, and we are improving on our lap time. So guys, that was our best lap. In the end, it was enough for P5. The guy in P1 did a 36.8. I could not believe my eyes, honestly. But I was pretty happy with my lap since it's a 35-person lobby. Now let's go on with the race. So although I was happy with the qualifying, I was not happy with the start. It wasn't ideal at all. I lost so many spaces on the start. I just could not manage the wheel spin. I'm also showing you guys the footage of the eRacing Academy. They're an amazing YouTube channel. They're all about sim racing. They're amazing people. They're always doing this sort of races for us to enjoy. And without them, I wouldn't have been able to make this video. So thanks guys. And also, this race being in Laguna Seca, of course the first turn got messy because 30 MX5s around Laguna Seca is a recipe for disaster. So I think magic of MX5 is that although it's not a really fast car, if you're carrying enough momentum through the corners, it can go around the track pretty fast, and it allows you to race in close quarters. This track also lets you engage in some nice battles, especially if you can go through this corner with enough speed. If you can carry enough speed through here, you're coming up to the corkscrew after this, and it lets you get closer to the guy in front of you, so you can either pass him or you can make him sweat, and making the guy in front in sweat is always good in sim racing. So at this point, I'm a little frustrated due to the start of the race. I'm trying to keep up with the guys in the front, trying not to lose any more spaces, but this being the race, it's not like qualifying, it's not like the practice sessions, it's something else. As if the frustration was not enough, the guys in front of me were lagging, were jumping up and down, which did not make things any easier. You can gain so much time in first corner. All you gotta do is keep the car as tight as possible, as close to the inside of the track as possible. Another trick for fast laps around here is that don't ride those sausages, man. Just don't. So now we're in 8th position. 3 places down from our grid position. Let's see what Mr. Nedim Birtek has to say about it.
İşte ilk 5 gayet yakın, hatta ilk 10 böyle bir çekişme yaratabilecek seviyede.
Thank you, Mr. Nedim Birtek. We'll be back with you shortly. So now we're a couple laps ahead. The fight continues. The guy in behind has really given me a hard time. I gotta give him that. He was, let's say, a little over-aggressive, a little over-enthusiastic, to say the least. So guys, this is not a short race by any means, so we gotta play the long game here. Our main goal at this point of the race is trying to keep up with the guys in front of us. So I found an opening and tried to move to gain back that space I just lost. We had contact. I thought I gave him plenty of space, but maybe not, I don't know. So at this moment, I'm feeling way more comfortable. I feel like I can push more, I can put more pressure onto the guys in front of me. Coming up to this turn, my main goal was not trying to pass this guy, although if I would have been able to do it, it would have been a rock solid move. But now he knows that I'm coming for him. And we're coming up to the first turn, which is the best attacking point on this whole track. So I'm keeping the car as tight as possible, and you can pass the other guy on the exit. Now the guys behind will start fighting each other, which is always good for you. Once again, we skip forward. We're still not in our starting position. We keep fighting our way back. Once again, my arch rival has caught up with me, and I'm not putting in decent laps at this moment. 39.1 cannot be considered as a fast lap around here. So at this point of the race, guy behind is trying to catch me, I'm trying to catch the guys in front. What matters at the moment is that you should not let anxiety get the best of you. You should be concentrating on your racing line, not what others are doing. And a brave move coming up from half a second back. Thankfully we both survived that.
Ege Topaloğlu sizin GT Akademi Ege değil miydi? Değil mi?
Evet.
Aynen, Ege de burada şu an 7.
Vay doktor.
Doktor Ege Topaloğlu.
Thank you for the mention, eRacing Academy. Once again, we skip further. We're trying to catch the group up in front. We are at position 7 at the moment. Again, we're keeping it tidy, keeping it clean through the first corner, and we have passed yet another driver. It's the same story all over again. The guys behind keep fighting. It helps. Riding the sausage curb does not help at all. Thankfully, we didn't lose so much time. We have caught up with another group. Right now we are at position 6.
Şimdi şu an ikincilik mücadelesi
Ciddi misin?
değil, üçüncülük mücadelesi var. Güray, Ömer ve Ali Osman Atalı. Arkasından da Ege Topaloğlu emin adımlarla geliyor. Bakalım son 2 dakika.
Thank you for that Nedim Birtek. With so many cars on such a track, there's a fight in every corner. Every corner is basically a battleground. And this actually helped me. Because of this intense fighting, I was able to catch with the guys in 3rd, 4th and 5th places. Racing in close quarters, although rewarding, can be dangerous. If you don't know what you're doing, if you're slowing each other down, this will give a chance to the guy coming from behind.
Bu arada Ali Osman Atalı hatağını yaptı
Ne oldu?
ve 4.
After this move by Ali Osman Atalı, the guy who was down to 5th probably lost his concentration and gave an opening, and I've basically sent it. And just like that, we are back in P5. Now we go one more time for the final lap. So we began the last lap with high hopes. The guys in front were really going at each other. They were fighting, and you know what fighting usually brings? It brings mistakes. And I'm not gonna lie, I was looking for that mistake. You should never ever give up. Even if you make a mistake, you should try to put those laps in. This is what I love about sim racing. It lets you live the thrill of racing. We're going through the final corners. Honestly, I was really happy with P5. It was a close race, it was a nice battle. We completed the race within half a second.
Ali Osman Atalı 3. olarak son turda 3.lüğü almış. Helal olsun ona da.
Thank you so much guys for watching. I know this is a new channel. I will try to get better. I will try to make more content. Please subscribe. I will see you in another video.